Okay, so everyone, welcome back to your online class. Okay, and today you are going to study again about the energy and algae on page 50. Okay, and to begin with this lesson, teacher will like you to go through the the lesson that you have learned before, like we you have learned the focus sound on the sound like letter B, like the word bacteria, like by biofuel, like blooms, like bake and boat, and this is B sound like B. Okay, and some of the vocabulary that you have learned through the previous video, like the word organism, like the word carve, dins, sewage, and biofuel, right? And the lesson is about how the scientists make the energy from the algae. Okay, so let's begin with the slide with me, everyone. So in the first slide here, teacher would like you to um, listen to this broad view. Okay, listen to the dialogue and choose the best answer. So the to answer with this question, you have to listen carefully and respond with these three important questions. So the first question is that where is the conversation taking place? Number two, how does the woman feel about ethanol? And number three, what is the man referring to when he talks about the whole pictures of ethanol? Okay. Okay, let's begin. You are listening right now.
Give it gas.
Tomatoes, milk, cat food. Is there anything else we need?
John, we need to get some more cereal. Hey, look how expensive these cornflakes are. I can't believe the price.
Haven't you noticed that the price of corn has increased?
Not at all. I thought corn was really cheap.
It was, but a lot of it is being used to make ethanol these days.
Ethanol? You mean that biofuel that's added to our gas?
That's right.
But it's better for the environment than fossil fuels, right?
Yes, it does produce less pollution than some other fuels.
And I heard it helps solve the problem of global warming.
Actually, it doesn't.
But burning ethanol doesn't create CO2.
That's true about burning ethanol as fuel, but that's not the whole picture.
What do you mean?
Well, it takes a lot of energy to turn corn into ethanol. Fossil fuels like oil and gas are used to produce it. And think about all the machines used to harvest the corn. And the trucks that transport it. All those activities release CO2 into the air. And because more corn is being made into ethanol, that means less corn for food.
Wow, I never thought about the whole process like that. So that's why the price of corn is going up. It's more complicated than I thought.
Okay, so everyone, after you hear from these listenings, let's check the answer. So the first one, where is the conversation taking place? So letter A, at the gas station. Letter B, in a cornfield. And letter C, in a grocery store. So the right answer is letter C. They are talking in the grocery stores. Okay. Number two, how does the woman feel about the ethanol? So she knows that it helps her car get more miles per gallon. And B, she believes it is better for the environment than regular gasoline. And C, she feels it helps farmers to increase the size of their farms. So the answer is letter B, okay? And number three, what is the man referring to when he talk about the whole pictures of ethanol? So A. Adding ethanol to gasoline at the gas station. B. The process of calculating food price based on the use of the corn for fuel. And C. The cycles of growing corn, make ethanol, and burning it for fuel. So the right answer is letter C. Okay. So let's check the full conversation that the man and the woman just talk at the moment. So here the full one. They just mentioned like tomato meal, like cat food. Is there anything else we need? The woman replied that John, we need to get some more cereal. They they look how expensive these corn flakes are. I can't believe the prices. So haven't you noticed that the price of corn has increased? Just not at all. I thought corn were really cheap. It was, but a lot of it is being used to make ethanol this day. Ethanol? You mean the biofuel that added to our gas? That's right. So the whole here, they just it talks about the topic here about the ethanol, and when the uh, they concern or they feel surprised when the corn's increasing the price at the grocery store. Okay, so now we move to another part of the expanded reading. So read the passage below and talk about the following questions. So a gas price rise, people are searching for a way to save money. There are some drivers, who have found a way to save money and help the environment at the same time. They put vegetable oil in their gas tank. These people just go to a restaurant and ask for oil used cooking oil. They are using something that would have just been thrown away as waste. Then they clean the oil by pouring it through a filter. This takes out any small pieces of food that may still be in the oil. After that, it's ready to go, in the tanks and run the car. There is one important thing to remember, those like this doesn't work with all cars. You need a special engine called a diesel, engine. In addition, when car powers by vegetable oil drive down the road, people say that the car smell like old French fry. Okay, so let's answer the question here, everyone. So the question number one, like, have you heard of other cars that don't use gas? What do you use? Do they use? And what are some other way that you can help the environment and save money? In this paragraph, they use oil from the restaurant and vegetable, in order to put in the tanks and to produce it as a gas and for the car. But they also notice that not all the car that can use this type of gas. So the two questions here will be assigned as your classwork and homework for you to do, everyone. So teacher would like to say thank you so much for your paying attention to this video, and see you again in the second section. Good luck, everyone.